Good evening. Today we're going to be joining St. Nicholas as he slowly trudges up the hill on foot. That's right, we'll talk about that in a second. All the way to Sturgia. Yeah, we're going to be playing in the frigid north this winter, and the idea is that there are a lot more bandit groups spawning up there than there are down south, and I kind of want to get more Sea Raiders. They have really good troops. So, as we make our way up north, we can talk very quickly about the changes I've made to our party. As you can see, we now have St. Nicholas, Rosalind, Nogand, and Urien. I haven't had a chance to look at the comments from the previous episode just yet at the time of recording, so it's actually just been uploaded as I'm doing this, so I still don't have your name suggestions. If you would like your name in-game, go ahead and claim one of these characters, and you will see it appearing in the next episode. So please get on that. We have 3 names total up for grabs. I mean, these people might die. That might change, but, you know, it's all part of the fun. You'll also notice that all of them now have their mallets. Yes, indeed. Even Rosalind is looking strapping. I love it. And St. Nicholas himself, of course, representing the OG mallet with the detached head, as it should be. Yes, they all have their mallets, and we are now the mallet crew, and so we grow. I also have a lot of people I need to upgrade, it seems. Let's have a look. So, Rebel Footman, he's going to Rebel Man-at-Arms. Pretty snazzy. I like it. We also have a bit more cash, so we can now pay that extra fee. Highland Savage, you know what? We can pretty much always assume that's going to go to Highland Warrior, so I'll set that as the default. They start with throwing weapons, and I think there's a small chance to get a shield. And then we have our favorites, the Valandian Crossbowman, who looks very concerned about his presence here, but we are going to upgrade them to Hardened Crossbowmen. Fat shields, fat bows, fat damage. Lovely. Also have a few more troops who want to join the fun. A bandit, a Highland Savage, an outlaw, and a poacher. Let's go ahead and pick everybody up, hit organize. Oh wait, no, we need to click OK, go back into it, and then hit organize. And yes, everyone gets sorted. I love it. I think it sorts by group, so group 1 first, group 2, and then finally, of course, group 6 down here with our borrowed troops. So the goal for this episode is going to be to try our best to push for Clan Tier 2. I'm not sure if we'll get it in the time I have available to record today, but we might get a lot closer. At least I'd like to get 60 people in the squad. Let's go ahead and pick up these madmen. They have a very interesting chain, which if I can get them, I will show you shortly. Let's see if we can't head them off in the hills here. Might just be too slow to catch these guys. Yeah, it's looking like it. I'll have to corner them somewhere. Okay, we finally got our fight about 600 kilometers from where we first started, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. So we're going to go ahead and attack these dudes and try very hard not to kill them. I am no longer on my horse, as you can see. I figured this would be a bit more of a challenge because we've kind of been whitewashing this. And as you can see, we're up to 43 beautiful soldiers. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, and I do need to get my athletics up because I am slow and shit. Oh, they have ranged units. That's good to know. Okay, let's see how close we can get without killing them. Don't you kill my madmen, archers. Don't you do it. In fact, archers, stop shooting. Stop shooting. We need to make the most out of this. Okay, yeah, you can stab at me if you must, but there we go. To be mine soon. To be mine soon. Okay, I should probably go with the... I should probably go with the mace. And we got one of them. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, Mallet's a little slow. Little slow on foot. You know, it's more for the memes than the prowess. Wow, I cannot throw either. Okay, you know what, everybody? Let's go ahead and kill them. I've also dismounted all of my companions. As I figured, why not, you know? We should probably keep them. Get them some athletics training too. And I'm going to approach these guys very slowly with my shield up. In fact, actually, we can go into first person for this. That could be fun. Come on. Come at me, jerks. And another one. And another one. Come on. There we go. Got him. Let's get this guy in. Ooh, that shield's a bit far to the right there, don't you think, bud? Come on. You're not getting me. There we go. Victory. Nice. Good job, boys. Good job. Alright, after a successful battle, we can go ahead and review the casualties. And in fact, we have a crazed man. So this is their tree. They go all the way down to Indomitable Men, which are just truly ridiculous. The furthest I've got one is here, to the Drilled Madman, which is a hilarious name. And they're pretty good on their own. I mean, these guys here are level 35. Like, I think the best units you can get in the game are level 36, so this is just under that. But look at that look at that skill. 350 everything. They're literal super soldiers. I mean, our best unit is... Our best unit is currently the Battanian Field Champion, and he's got, you know, a bow of 260. And so that guy literally eclipses him in everything. Be very nice to get them, as I'm sure you can imagine. But we're going to go pick on a few more small-time looters. Oh, actually, we could take them on. Oh, yep, there we go. We got them as prisoners. Okay, I thought there was a small chance for that to happen. Very nice, and some free food. Alright, we have a slightly larger group to deal with here, so let's go ahead and do this one on camera. 21 looters versus our hardened crew. I think we'll be just fine. In fact, we might actually be able to just sit here while our archers shoot at them. Let's move them forward slightly and spread them out a little bit so they can all shoot at once. Let's see how these looters deal with this. Because, yeah, they're going to charge in regardless. They're kind of dumb. So what do we have here? There's our man-at-arms. Oh, looking very good, guys. Looking very good. I'm seeing my man-at-arms here. I thought he would have the veteran man-at-arms. Doesn't he have better armor than that? Huh. Okay. I mean, because I thought he had a chainmail chest thing, but I guess not. Are they coming in? Looks like they are. And I think my archers will be able to take care of them without any trouble. Infantry! But I'm going to move up the borrowed troops. Yeah, they took a pretty heavy beating throughout doing this quest, but that's okay. We get quite a bit of cash for each one of them that survives, so it's kind of helpful to not get them killed, but I mean, you know what? It happens, right? Charge in. Archers, charge in. You know what? Everybody, just go after them. Yeah, because we actually have to kill these guys, like, completely, or we don't win. Group 3. Attack them. Oh, there is no Group 3. Right, I got rid of my cavalry. Whoops. Yeah. Those poachers have pretty decent morale compared to their looter buds. It's kind of impressive. Don't you shoot my borrowed troops. Okay, there we go. Okay, that scored us 600 bucks. Very nice. Can we go ahead and upgrade our borrowed troops yet? Yes, all 3 of them are ready to go. Let's pay these guys off and send the troops back. Awesome. I don't really... Oh, look at that. 2,500. Excellent. Yeah, I really don't mind taking on the borrowed troop missions anymore because we're not reliant on them for soldiers. Now it's completely for the cash. And it's a very, very good way to make money in this game. Especially early on, while we're struggling. Ooh, and we are struggling. I think it's time to take on a mercenary contract, people. And because Britannia and Sturgia are at war, I think I'm going to go for Sturgia's contract. So that while we're messing around up here, we don't get in too much trouble. And our crazed man actually just got a level and is now a decent crazed man. We also got all of our crossbowmen up to being Valandian crossbowmen, no longer levies. And these guys are almost all ready to become sharpshooters, but I definitely cannot afford that. And I need to stop myself from doing it. We have some more looters, another bandit. All of these people are more than welcome to join. Also, I think our bandits have turned into... I need to find them now. Brigands. There we go. Yeah, nice longbows on them. And double sets of arrows, so that's a nice addition to our ranged contingent. Let's also head over to our clan and our parties, and we can assign some of our companions to be certain roles within the group. Rosalind here is, of course, the best engineer we have, so she can go there. Not very useful right now, but Urian is a decent scout. Nogand is your brother, and he's good at, like, literally everything, as you can see over here, but you can't actually assign him to anything in this screen. However, if you go into a town and speak to him and assign him that way, you can actually give him one of these roles. But I think it's a bit cheesy, I think it's a bug, so I'm not actually going to do that. Okay, that took like a year, but we finally caught him. Greetings, Ragavand. I am Saint Thiculus, and who are you? He is Lord of Varcheg and Balthrag. Okay, cool, good for you. He is in fact the leader, and he can tell us a little bit about the quest. I'm gonna skip through it. Sorry, I've done it 1,000 times. It is incredibly frustrating. So we're in fact just going to ask him if there's something we can do. Now, I could marry my brother to him and ally myself to Sturgia that way, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I haven't decided where we want to go. My sword is his for the right sum, 90 dinars. That is hot garbage. Like, that is an awful sum. But, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. As long as the money keeps flowing, we'll do it. It's going to help a little bit with our expenses, and that's what I'm trying to do here. It also means we'll be able to attack the Battanians and potentially pick up some Battanian troops. Now, I want to make sure I don't fight too many people at once here. So yeah, fighting these groups will actually add to our mercenary contract, and the way it works is for each group you successfully defeat, or for each task you complete, you gain 1 paycheck worth. So if you do like 5 things, you'll get 90 times 5, 450 dinars. So basically, in order to pay our wages, we have to do 3 things every day, which is quite a bit. I think we'll be okay though. And as you can see, our colors have now shifted to a nice navy blue. Very nice, very sturgeon. And those will shift back once we change it. There is a mod which allows you to keep your color preferences, but unfortunately I can't get the thing to stop crashing. So we're just going to have to live with some nice sturgeon blue. There we go, loose formation. Sorry, I was getting my fingers all caught up on the controls. It's been a long week. Okay, now that we're nice and spaced out, these guys shouldn't be able to take us down too easily. I'm going to stand out in front, hopefully absorb some of those throwing shots. And the game's over. Ranged. The ultimate cheese. Alright, and automatically, just by fighting for a faction, we get more renown with each battle, which will make it quite a bit easier to achieve our goal of reaching clan tier 4 today. Oh man, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? So we have a bit of armor here, nothing really worth talking about. Some of it's worth a bit of cash. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick all that up and see what we can do next. So now, as you'll see, we now have 180 for this contract because we've completed 2 tasks. The first one was signing up, the second one was beating those bandits. So now if I auto-resolve this, right, because we've got 2 parties, we'll be fine. We should get another one? No. I think perhaps because Radagast helped us, we didn't actually get that one. Okay, I'm going to do this bandit base quickly, off camera, and that'll get us a bit more cash too. Okay, so right as I attacked this hideout, I noticed that these Imperial deserters have spawned. Now that's very interesting to me, because that's again another opportunity to pick up some real troops. And in that group are 15 Imperial recruits. That is 15 potential Imperial legionaries, who are some of the best foot soldiers in the game. So let's go ahead and chase them down, and see if we can't go ahead and pick us up a real fight here. Unfortunately, it is a bit dark, but, you know, I didn't want to let them get away and get picked up by Radagos over there, or whoever. What's his name? I always get it wrong. Chestamir? Okay, never mind, wrong person. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay, since we are actually fighting professional soldiers in this one, we're going to want to take a professional stance. Group 1's going to come and stand in front of this small rise here, and Group 2, the archers, are going to fire over their head. We're going to have to shift them to, spread out a little bit. Group 1, let's pull you forward slightly, actually. Just like that. Me, come and stand over here. Don't get killed. Okay, Group 1, be careful now. Be careful. Gotta make sure we don't get taken out by these lancers. A good way to deal with cavalry, by the way, is to switch into a square formation. So maybe we do that. That way when they charge, they get kind of bunched up inside you. It is, however, also a very good way to get yourself shot. So maybe shield wall is better. No, not archers. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, these horsemen are actually causing us a bit of trouble. But yeah, this is just a bunch of recruits at the beginning, so let's charge them in. Archers, you keep that up. Yeah, they've got decent troops taking out our looters, but we are actually doing decent damage to their numbers, and they are fleeing. Okay, excellent. Now it's time to deal with their archers. So let's advance. There we go. Unfortunately, we killed that men of Alien. I was hoping we could pick them up. I'm going to take on the horse. There we go. And maybe we should switch back, because I'm kind of garbo on the foot. But I suppose that's the point, right? Is we have to, like, level up our athletics. It's a grind, but it's worth it. Come on, give me Imperial trained archers. This is why I'm here. Okay, that's one. Give me another one. I should really use the shield. Always forget the shield. Okay, there's my next archer. Oh man, he took the horse out. Leave my horsies. There we go. Get him. That's 3 Imperial trade archers in the bank. Excellent. Okay, that was expensive. We lost 9 troops, only 2 of them being looters. That's a bit of a shame. But hey, you gotta lose people to make people, right? That's how science works. Okay, we clearly have some painful choices ahead of us. We have 23 slots available and 46 people, so we have to lose half. So I guess right off the bat, let's go ahead and pick up the people we know we can get. 5 Imperial recruits for 5 looters any day of the week. 2 Imperial archers, no problem. Cheers to the Highland savages, let's get rid of them. And the Highland warriors, so now we can take on 3 more. Maybe we ditch the poachers and the hunters as well. Because, yeah, they go into Batanians, who I kind of hate, and these guys go into Imperials. So let's get rid of the hunters, take on the 3 trained archers, right? Still 3 slots available. I don't think the Men of Valiant's going to join us. The veteran infantryman might. The Equite might. We could sell the horsemen. Although they're actually maybe low level enough that we could take them on. It's a possibility. I'll get rid of the Highland Rider because he's been following us for a while with no dice. Oh, this is so many troops to leave behind. But it's okay. That's part of the grind, right? That's part of the grind. Okay. Well, we'll keep the poachers because, yeah, we can turn those into Imperial Archers maybe one day. And they are actually fairly likely to join us, whereas the other ones are kind of hit or miss. Any decent loot here? A bit of armor. You could take that. Urian, you've got nothing. Oh, that does look kind of stupid on you. Maybe it'll look a bit better on me. Hold on. Let's play a bit of swag hustle here. It's less terrible on me. Okay, still not amazing. Okay, we are actually tax positive, or at least we were there. We made a few bucks from our mercenary contract, which is amazing, and Heckard is coming to murder us. We need to lighten our load slightly. We are very, very much over encumbered here. So let's dump off all of this clothing. Oh, beautiful. Look at the finances. Nice. We got all these hunting bows we can get rid of. I think we can clear everything here. Mace can go. Yeah, nothing really worth keeping. And yeah, we'll keep the horses for now still. I'm deliberating on getting back on the horse because he really sucks on foot. But I mean, that's kind of part of the grind, right? Anyway, we've got to clear, what's that, 60 capacity? So we'll keep the meats, the wine, the beer, and I think we'll just dump off some grain and fish. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, that food variety is really going to level us. Plus 8 morale, excellent. So we could stay inside the city and try and help defend the siege, but I think we're going to get crushed if we do. As you can see, there are 677 approaching attackers, and here only 217 militia and 88 garrison. There's no way in hell that Varcheg is going to stand if that is not broken up very quickly. So Ragavan's got his work cut out for him. I think I got his name right that time. It's a slight possibility, but it's there. Now, we don't really want to run through this pass just yet because of those mountain bandits, but we are going to be heading that way shortly. There we go. Let's dice them just like that because, yeah, here we go. Sea Raiders. That's what we've been looking for, people. Okay, so I just smashed that Sea Raider hideout we saw, and they actually had a bunch of troops stashed in their holds, which is pretty great. I've also gone ahead and upgraded a bunch of people. We're still holding off on getting those Vlandian sharpshooters. They are excellent troops, as you can see, all the way down here at level 26, with a crossbow of 130. They're no Britannian Fiend champions, but those crossbows do amazing armor-piercing damage. So we'll be able to get quite a bit from them. Maybe we'll just take everybody, I guess, and we can let them go, like, as we need cash. I guess why not, right? Yeah, let's just play it rough. Then we might as well go ahead and get our cavalry contingent going. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn those 2 troops into cavalrymen too, and take on all of the prisoners. Okay, here we go. We got a fight against 30 Sea Raiders, which in the past would have been unthinkable. Unfortunately, it is kind of dark, but that's okay. You know, I'm not exactly the fastest gamer in the gate, so we've got to make sure that we don't get bogged down where we can avoid it by waiting for stuff. Now, we've got 30 of them en route. Let's go ahead and plan out the battle a little bit. Yeah, these guys might be a bit of a threat. Okay, so I think it makes the most sense to go ahead and get our horse archers to delegate. We can get them to... Actually, you know what? Advance. That should make them skirmish. Group 3 can just go ahead and charge. Group 2, of course, we're going to want you pulling up front. Group 1, bring up on the left flank there. Face them slightly more. 3, pull off. You're too close. You're going to get smashed by throwing weapons. Yeah, that trooper's down. Cheers, man, cheers. Pull back. Yeah, and he's down. Okay. Let's go ahead and move forward the archers. 3, keep pulling back. Go faster, guys, go faster. And we lost our Aserai Caravan Guard. Yeah, that's to be expected. I mean, that was a bit of a reckless charge on my behalf. These guys, I do always forget that they have such good throwing weapons. I mean, that's why we want them, right? It's because that initial charge is just so powerful. Okay, charge in. Group 3, you can charge now. 2, let's bring you in as well. Everybody just charge. Horse archers, get in there. You've got decent weapons. Let's put them to use. Those Sea Raider veterans holding their own morale-wise. giving a real problem there. Sea Raider warriors even. Yeah, the veterans are, they're almost unbreakable. They're so tough. Look at our crazed man. Oh, he's got a headdress now. Good for him. Okay, after selling off all the loot we just picked up, finances are looking good. Yeah, that mercenary contract was very much a good idea. So now we have two people here. We have Mikri the Fish in the tavern, who's an average scout, and we have Samir the Prince, who is a decent rogue. Now, rogues are pretty useful for two things, right? One, they help you sort of sneak away from battles and break into castles, and two, it's still up in the fence about whether or not charm or roguery affects your prisoner recruiting. Initially, it was very much charm. That's what all the early articles I saw on it. I haven't seen anything since, but I imagine roguery would play a role. That's complete speculation, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and enter this tournament for the prized Northern Tabard. This is our viewing booth, I guess, for the king. Can we sit in the king's chair? Well, I mean, this should probably be a crime, right? But yeah, sure, why not? Let's do a bit of a swag shot. Who can hate? Who can hate? So we had a bit of a game crash there. Unfortunately, we are... actually, I had already played through all this part, but we're back to it. We do have some barbarian forages, though. Just chilling right over here we can deal with. That could be kind of fun. Now, I don't actually know what kind of troops they have. Let's have a look. Barbarian axe throwers. Yeah, that's a whole different tree. Okay, let's go hunt them down. Now, we are actually running away from mainland Sturgia at this point, which is a shame, because I kind of wanted to move over to the Crusade next. Get ourselves some horse archers, but, you know, for now, we can just deal with this. Okay, so barbarian forages. Let's see what you guys look like on the battlefield. Okay, let's assess the troops quickly while they move in. Our competent crazed man's looking pretty good. Yeah, I really do like the sturgeon blue on us. I think it's a nice color. We are actually blocking our archers with our infantrymen, so let's spread things out. And you guys spread out a little bit more. Footmen, let's move up. I very much don't want my archers to be getting all the kills in every fight. It's kind of boring. Okay, footmen charge. Let's do this. Okay, get those barbarians. I'm getting me mallet. Let's do this. Oh, straight to the face. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. Oh, come on. Get me the kill. I need the points. There we go. Give me that two-handed. Oh, I'm swinging it a bit faster these days. That's nice to see. Okay, throw that. Oh, just over his head. Come on. Get him. Get him. And we got them all. Excellent. Okay, only got 3, which is a shame. So, Barbarian, Fierce Warrior, a Fighter, and a Slayer. Okay, so yeah, we got some Scouts. We have a Fierce Warrior and I think a Slayer. Was that right? A Fighter. Okay, so we've got 2 in this tree and 1 in this one. So let's have a look. We got Barbarian Fighters, clearly got shields. These guys are interesting. One-handed in athletics, one-handed throwing in athletics. Very nice. So Barbarian heroes are pretty tough. Ooh, I think I'm going to go for the Legendary Slayers, though, with the other one. Look at that. Ooh, 250 athletics. He's going to speed across the battlefield. Then we have a Scout. That's clearly the throne segment. We could put him down into a Noble for another Horseman, or we could go through the Marauder train and get some more throwing axes. You know what? I'm fine with Marauder. Okay, cool. So that's a nice collection there. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, Highlander can go up to Highland Rider. I'm building out my cavalry, and I'm going to do it. We finally got enough money. I'm going to spend the 800, and we're going to get ourselves some sharpshooters. I mean, this is where we wanted to take them. I think we started off with 15, so to get all the way to 8, that's pretty good. Now we are going to have to ditch 10 people to make room for these guys, but that's okay. I'm going to ditch the... I want to keep the recruits. I'm going to ditch the Halfmen. And I guess we'll ditch the Sea Raiders. I mean, that's what we came up here for, but we can always get more. We just took such a hit to our numbers there that we're no longer able to carry them. So how much are we paying per day now? 339. That is too much, man. That is too much. I could get some charm skill by donating troops to a settlement, so maybe that's what we'll do. Let's head back over here to Revel, and we'll drop off a few villagers and see what we can make for ourselves. Okay, our money's back where it was pre-crash. That's good stuff. And we've got a little bit to do in town. I'm not going to enter the arena because that killed us last time. So instead, we're going to donate some troops. I think I need to go to the... not the arena. Oops. We need to go to the keep for that. Yeah, donate troops to the garrison. Let's go ahead and drop off a few of these guys. So the Sarai Caravan Master can go. I suppose I should probably, yeah, sort them and see what we don't want anymore. It's more about who we can't afford. These guys, obviously, but I can't get rid of them, so we'll get rid of the armed traders. Can't really use them much anyway. And call that good, I guess? Yeah, that gives us 36 still, that's fine. Now that should give us a little bit of influence, like a tiny bit, and a tiny bit of charm training, but we didn't get any points for charm. Oh well. We can now, of course, also drop off some prisoners. We're at maximum. Could sell them, but I think I'd rather have the influence. So let's drop off 2 prisoners, and this will also help our roguery, I believe. And that Sea Raider veteran, and maybe I kind of want to keep everybody else. The Highland Chief can go too. Okay, so that should give us a few more influence points, yeah. And I'm pretty sure that should have trained our charm. Doesn't look like it has. Oh well, what you gonna do? Anyway, guys, that is all we have time for today. I'm very sorry about that crash. It happens. I hope to see you all in the next one, and I really hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.